The following show contains adult content. It's not our intent to offend anyone, but we want to inform you that if you are a child under the age of 18 or get offended easily, this next show may not be for you. The content, opinions, and subject matter of these shows are solely the choice of your show hosts and their guests, and not those of the Entertainment Network or any affiliated stations. Any comments or inquiries should be directed to those show hosts. Thank you for listening.
Sitting down and designing, where every man never thinking, what are we gonna be wearing? Yo, I'm a Liverpool MC, you can't test me. Big up the girls inside the party. Let's get down to crazy Jimmy. Big up myself and known as Alfie, the one and only, the Turkish MC.
Always love the clothes of Jimmy.
Bitch, I'm your wanna be Jimmy Star, new celebrity.
We'll take you out.
Hey, and welcome to the Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell and co-host Deirdre Sorego, bringing you the best in music, fashion, pop culture, and entertainment. And man, did we have a great show for you today! Before we get started, let me introduce my cool, outrageous man about town co-star, Mr. Ron Russell.
Good morning. What is it, afternoon?
Wake up, Ron.
I have such a cold. You're going to have to bear with me if I sneeze in my rough voice and I'm stuffy.
You sound sexy.
I know, I sound like I'm sick. But anyway, Chew, everything is sexy. I have RuPaul sitting on my lap. You remember her, him, because all the tranny stuff we're doing now, you know, out in the media because of Bruce Jenner. What's his name?
Bruce Jenner.
I said Bruce Jenner like everybody did the joke. Anyway, you know, RuPaul, she likes to play with the microphone, you see.
Cindy says you sound like Brenda Vaccaro.
I know Brenda. I work with Brenda. Are you serious? I worked with Brenda for 14 weeks.
Everybody's saying get better soon. Hold on, let's keep going though. First of all, let's introduce the man behind the boards, Mr. Chad Murphy.
Hi, Jimmy. Hi, Ron. How you doing? I got a cold too.
That's hilarious. We want to say, or hi, every Firestein. They're laughing. Okay, so I also want to give a shout out to everybody in the chat room. The chat room is full. Thanks everybody for tuning in. We've got Daddy Muir from the Daddy Muir Show on W4CY. That's Thursdays at 2. We have Douglas Coleman from the Douglas Coleman Show, and that is Tuesdays at 3. And we also have just a lot of great people. So we've got Chinzia, the fabulous Lady Lake Cindy, and Lady Lake Jen. I don't know who Angela is. Chad's in there. Tristan from Australia. Dave, probably from Stars Now UK. I'm sure Ginger Iris is in there. Elena. Anyway, everybody in the chat room, thank you so much for being there. We got a great show. We have Lady Lake Music recording artist David Martinez and actor Jeremy Dozier coming on. Going to be a lot of fun. In the meantime, I'm going to turn the microphone over to my cool, outrageous, sick co-host man, Mr. Ron Russell.
Well, here we go. You know, everybody is buzzing about Bruce Jenner. And yes, everybody's happy that he's got the, should I say, the balls. Well, he still has the balls to go out and tell people that what he is and what he wants to be and how he feels. Which brings me to next week's show. We won't have one. I think we're on rerun.
Yeah, we're going to do a repeat, which I didn't tell anybody that yet.
Simply because I was invited to Liz Lauren, the famous illusionist, who is Janae Montague King, the fabulous creator of cosmetics as well as I don't know, what would you call them? Medicines or shit to make your face young. I mean, it's fabulous.
Shit to make your face look young.
I mean,
DMK Cosmetics, everybody.
Yeah, I mean, I use his stuff. It's fabulous. The guy's 72 years old. He looks 12. I mean, his stuff really works. It goes in, it puffs up, it makes you look young. Whatever it is, it works. Go to DMK Cosmetics and look it up, and you might want to get some and try it, and then let me know how well it works. Danae has been my friend for many years, and I love and adore him. He's one of my closest friends, and he's invited me to his wedding because he's getting married to Drew Astor, and they're getting married at their home, which is called Ari Hall, and it's a mansion on top of a mountain in Hacienda Heights with a valley view that's breathtaking, and they're doing the wedding in the garden, around the pool, in the gazebo, and it's a 3-plateau mountainside home. So there's steps that we all have to walk up, and Danae, who is Liz Lauren, said, and you have to lift my train over a bush. So, of course, me. I had to play with that one. And I said, well, then that wouldn't be nice. He said, what do you mean it wouldn't be nice? I said, well, if I lift the train over your bush, people are going to see and think it's vulgar. So, of course, he said, Jane, I didn't mean that bush. I meant the bush around the gardens. So anyway, that's what's going to be. But the reason I'm going also is because Stuart Milk of the Harvey Milk Foundation, and of course, those of you who don't know who Harvey Milk was, he was the mayor of San Francisco who was brutally murdered by a crazy homophobe. And his son, Stuart Milk, has this wonderful, wonderful foundation that Jimmy and I are getting very involved in. And the proceeds from Liz Lauren's wedding, instead of giving gifts, whatever monies you would give, she has asked to give to the Stuart Milk Foundation.
Harvey Milk Foundation.
Well, it's Harvey Milk. I don't know if it's Harvey and Stuart. I'm not that clear.
It's the Harvey Milk Foundation, and Stuart Milk is the president.
And Stuart Milk is not his son. I'm sorry. It's his brother?
I don't know.
Oh, I don't even know who Stuart Milk is. I know all about the foundation, but it's West Coast, and I do all the East Coast foundations. So when I get out there, I'll find out all about it. And, of course, I will tell everyone the third week, not this next Wednesday, the following Wednesday, we'll talk all about it. Years ago, many years ago, when AIDS started to kill so many of the friends that I loved and adored, I made a vow, and I made that vow publicly. And I said, Ron Russell will never say no to any benefit that helps people. And I've never reneged on my word, and I won't now. The thing I don't really care much about is I have to be in drag. Excuse me, I have to cough now. I'll do that periodically. I am the matron of honor. Now, when I portrayed Jane Russell, I was always sexy with boobs and slit in my gown and, really a sexy tomato. And Liz said, could you not look like so much of a showgirl, more like a demure person? So we had this wonderful dress made, very 1945 looking, with flowers in the front. It's really funny. Pictures will go up. You will see them. But after that, there's a magazine layout coming. Many magazines are doing photo shoots, and they've asked me to model also in the photo shoots. And for that, I've got an outrageous costume that you won't believe.
Wait till you guys see the pictures. You're going to love it.
The costume is magnificent. The gown is breathtaking. The hair, the whole illusion of what I'm portraying is really going to be phenomenal. So we're hoping we have about 200 people coming. I believe Maria Shriver was invited as well, who was a good friend of Stuart Milk's, and a lot of notable people. Tippi Hedren, my old buddy, may be there. A lot of people that Danae and I share as friends. Mostly Beverly Hills society women, like the woman that owns the Four Seasons Hotel there, Beverly Cohen. Just so many of those really ritzy-titsy old broads that we're going to look like, because he's 72 and I'm 12. So it's going to be a fun event. Anyway,
I looked it up too. Just so
what
you
is
know.
it? You tell me what it's about.
So Stuart Milk is the LGBT human rights activist and political speaker, and he is the nephew of civil rights leader Harvey Milk.
You have to talk.
He told me to stay away. So I'm fine. Yeah.
Good. Okay.
So he's the nephew of Harvey Milk, and it's the Harvey Milk Foundation,
right.
And it's going to be a blast, and it's going to also be really helping people in the LGBTQ community.
Right. Well, the thing I like about it is so many teenage young boys and girls, they look in the mirror and a boy sees a woman and a girl sees a man, and they don't get it. They really think that they are the opposite gender, and they're confused. They're confused in their sexuality. They're confused in their who they are. It's got to be hell. I mean, just think now, you look in the mirror and you see George Washington, okay, or Abraham Lincoln, or if you're a 6'4" muscle-bound man and you look in the mirror and you see Marilyn Monroe. I mean, how do you deal with that? You see one thing and you are another. They kill themselves. They commit suicide.
It's a great foundation.
So many young boys and girls, 14, 15, 16, are committing suicide because nobody understands them. Society won't accept them. They are freaks of nature, so they think, but they're not. I know many of these young kids, and I will meet more at the wedding.
It's going to be great. I can't wait.
Yeah, it's really, it's a beautiful thing that Lauren Danae Montague King is doing for other people. But, if you know Danae, he's the most kind-hearted, generous person you ever want to meet. I mean, he's helped so many people, gay friends of his that were down and out, broke as a bat, and he always came to their aid and gave them money and said, and you don't have to pay me back. I mean, he's really a terrific guy doing a terrific thing. So if anybody out there feels they want to get involved with this and they want to send some money or do a benefit for them, contact Danae Montague King. He's on Facebook. I don't know the rest of his Twitter crap and all that jazz, but I'll have more of that for you.
We'll get all the information when we're out there and bring it back.
Anyway, it's going to be a blast. It's going to be in the media. It'll be all over the place, so you'll get to see plenty of pictures.
There you go.
Now, you know, I'm not feeling well. I have this dreadful cold. I'm exhausted. We've been traveling. We've been doing the one magical weekend. Then we came back to 2 other events. And I said to Jimmy, I can't. Sunday, we were supposed to go to Center City, Philadelphia, to the Gay Pride Parade. And I said kind of a yes. And then I said, no, I really can't do it. And Jimmy said, let's not. We do so many parades. One won't kill us to miss. So I said, let's take the dogs, because we have a lake right down the road from where we live. I said, and let's go to the lake and get a sailboat and take the dogs and go out for the day and just relax. Well, we got there with the dogs, and they said dogs are not allowed on the sailboats, and they wouldn't rent it to us. So, you know, I got very upset. I said, stupid. Like what, the dogs don't know how to swim? He said, no, but they may, this, especially your dog is so big, may, you know, injure or topple over the sailboat. So I thought, screw you. And as we walked away, I said, Jimmy, we have to buy our own sailboat because they have a boat launch there. And then we don't have to depend on these dummies. The dogs are going to knock over the boat. Where the hell did they come from, these people? Pensatuckians, they call them. I don't know. They don't have any teeth. They have like 5 teeth missing. They're 700 pounds, and they dress like Okefenokee swamp people. And anyway, enough of them. So the phone rings, and who is it but these people that we know that had invited us? What happened?
You have like 3 minutes till the guest calls.
Go fast. Okay. So anyway, they invited us, and they said Fran Drescher is going to be at the Philadelphia Center City Gay Pride Parade. Well, I started screaming. I love Fran Drescher, and if anybody out there has been following me for years, you know I'm dying to get.
Anybody knows Fran Drescher? Like, we need Fran Drescher on the show.
From The Nanny. You know, I mean, I've been trying to. I asked Lainey Kazan for her number, and Lainey said, "You have it. Call her." I don't have it, Lainey. Anyway, Lainey Kazan, who played Aunt Frida on the show, was on our show. Renee Taylor, who played her mother, was on our show.
We haven't had her.
Wait, Mark Jacobson, Fran's ex-husband, we've had him on the show. We've had everybody on the show except Fran Drescher from The Nanny. And I want to do a reunion. I want to invite Lainey, Renee, and Fran on the show. It should be a riot. Those 3 crazy dames talking about The Nanny, which is a show that we all still watch and rerun and love. Well, P.S., we get there with 600,000 people were expected. Yes, they were. The parade, you couldn't get anywhere near it. You couldn't move. You couldn't walk. We couldn't even get to where we were supposed to go to meet these guys, to see Fran Drescher and meet her. So I just fell into exhaustion. I said, screw it, screw her. I'll see her in California.
And we didn't work it out well. We didn't, like, we found out at the last second. If we would have planned that ahead, we would have just called like a week ahead of time and said, hey, who we are, and they would have let us in.
Yeah,
but
I mean, you know, we're media.
We're gone all the time, and so we didn't know.
No, I mean, we have media passes. Whenever we go to events, we have media pass, which gives us, you know, we're reporters, media. So we go anywhere. We can go in and out of every place there is and get to see Fran Drescher. But she lives in California, in Malibu, in what the hell is it called? A private area there where I have a couple of friends. So I figure I'll go into the Colony. It's the Colony at Malibu. If I could get through the gate and go down to the beach, I'll find her door, and I'll knock on her door, and I don't give a crap. And I'll say, now listen to me. You're from Flushing. I'm from 2 blocks away, Astoria. Okay, you speak like I speak. You're not a phony or a show-off because you married a billionaire. She married the man that invented Facebook or something.
No, not Facebook.
What did he invent?
I don't know. Google or something.
Google. This guy is a billionaire, and she's not a snob. She's got more money than God. I mean, she's incredible, and she didn't forget her gay friends in Philadelphia.
It was great.
She's from Flushing, New York. Anyway, that's the update up until now. So I guess we have a guest coming on soon.
Yeah, we're going to have a guest coming on in a minute. And
so I have a minute more to talk.
You can say hi to everybody in the chat room.
Well, yeah, I always say hi to everybody in the chat room. Seeing RuPaul said hi. And look at her. She's nasty. Look what she likes to do with the mic. I said, Ru, why do you do that with the mic? She said, I need to keep in practice. Those of you who are not,
for those of you who can't see it, you're better off.
Tough luck, or as they said in Gypsy, tough titty.
There you go. So we'll do a couple ads now to get them out of the way.
Yes,
How's that? First of all,
yes.
everybody, we had a blast at One Magical Weekend, and please like the Facebook page. It's facebook.com/Let's Go Play, or just put One Magical Weekend in there. Like and see all the pictures that are there. There's going to be some new videos coming soon. Follow us on Twitter, and they're already taking reservations for next year at onemagicalweekend.com. That's going to be really cool. In a minute, David Martinez is going to be calling in, and we also want to let everybody know, if you are in the Philadelphia area tomorrow night, we are going to be at Chicky and Pete's. It's 11,000 Roosevelt Boulevard in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. The phone number is 215-856-9890. And the reason that we're going to be there is to go see Sharon Leah and the Sharon Leah Band. So Ron and I are going to be there. Sharon's fabulous. She was on the show a couple weeks ago. We can't wait to go and actually meet her in person, since we only saw her on Skype. It's going to be a lot of fun, and so please, anybody in the Philadelphia area, come on out to Chicky and Pete's. She's playing at 8 o'clock, so you got to be there before 8.
So come and meet and greet with Jimmy and myself. And she's a gorgeous girl, this Sharon Leah. But you know what? Her voice is so fabulous. It belongs on Broadway. I keep telling Jimmy that. I don't think the songs that she does now merit her wonderful voice. I mean, they're good songs and her voice is good. But boy, I'd love to hear her in a Broadway musical. She's got she hits those C's like nobody can.
There you go.
Like
She's
Bernadette
fabulous.
Peters. I mean, she's a fabulous.
Tomorrow we're going to get to hear all different kinds of music from her.
Yeah, and usually people sing through all kinds of equipment, that make them sound good. Like Barbara Streisand now, poor bitch, she can't sing anymore. Well, she's 70, she's 74 years old. The vocals, I can't sing like I did. The vocals go when you're in your 70s. They get weird. You start to sound like an old lady. Hello, so anyway, when Barbara sings, they put her through channels of this and channels of that, and they have digital stuff now that if you make an incorrect note, it automatically corrects the note. So anybody can sing today if you're in a multi-million-dollar studio. But this girl is natural. She's young. She's clean. Her voice is brilliant. She's brilliant. And we don't get anything out of plugging her. Believe me, she's not on Jimmy's label, nothing. We just like her, and she's a nice girl, and we want to give her a good push.
She's fabulous. She's a Ladylike artist, and all the Ladylike artists we're having on the show, and we're all big supporters of each other.
I met Bernadette Peters 100 years ago. Her father was Lazaro Italian bread from Nassau County. I forgot, Mineola. And we used to get Lazaro Italian bread. It was one of the best Italian breads. And I met her in a sewing machine store, fabrics and stuff. And she was there with her sister. And I guess her sister was a chaperone, because it's a very strict Italian father. And his name is Peter. And that's where she got the name Bernadette Peters from. Well, years later, I met her again when she was doing Dames at Sea, and we chatted a lot. And then I've met her several times. And one time she told me a story you might like. She was on the Carol Burnett show singing What'll I Do? And she was singing it to her dad, because her dad wasn't speaking to her because she moved away and was living with Steve Martin. And the strict Italian man didn't approve of that. So she was crying as she was singing the song, and I was totally moved. And the lyric is, what'll I do when you are far away? And I only have a photograph. It's a sad, beautiful song. Anyway, Bernadette Peters is a great talent and a sweetheart of a girl, and she's down to earth, and she's so Italian in her upbringing and in her ways. I like her a lot. Did she ever get married, I wonder? I haven't seen her in like 1,000 years.
I actually don't know.
I think she did get married. I hope she did, because she's a marrying kind. She's like the type to stay home and bake bread and pizza. She's not showgirl. She was never like Hollywood, drugs and booze and wild parties. She's always a very nice Italian homespun girl. I hope everybody out there knows who Bernadette Peters is, or I'm killing myself. One of Broadway's greatest singing stars. Did we do it?
Hang on one sec. Chad.
Did our guest disappear?
Hi, Captain.
They're having really bad storms in Texas, and that's where he's located.
Oh.
So, Chad.
Hi, Captain.
I have to see what this thing says. I see that he's called in. Is he actually there?
It says they may need to update.
I'm right here.
Might need to update Skype, is what it says.
Update it. Hold on. Talk for a minute.
All right, just do like Dorothy did. Click your heels 3 times, and you'll be back home. If a tornado comes.
There's no place like home.
Yeah, do that. And click your heels 3 times and say, there's no place like home. There's no place like home. And if you don't go home, what can I tell you?
We're not going to be able to do a video, so
you're going to have to get blown away in the tornado hurricane.
Hey, David, what are you calling on?
I'm right now. I'm calling on my phone. My internet keeps going in and out, so it's we're getting hit by a tail end of a tropical storm out here in Texas.
Wow.
Perfect perfect timing at the time I'm supposed to be on.
Flooding in
That's
Texas.
okay. Let's just go with it. Let's just go with this and not worry about it then. And we can do a video one another time. That way we don't like waste all the time and we can get it all going. So everybody. All right, everybody. So welcome to the Jimmy Star Show. Lady Lake music recording artist Mr. David Martinez calling from the storms in Texas. Hello and welcome to the Jimmy Star Show.
How's it going?
It's going fantastic. I know you've never been on the show. Let me introduce you around, starting off with our cool, outrageous man about town, Mr. Ron Russell.
Hey, I'm sorry you're in a how do you have a tropical storm in the desert? The windstorm. Tropical storms are on the East Coast. Florida hurricane. Where you are, it's probably tornado or a desert storm.
They don't have deserts in Texas, do
Of
they?
course they do. Texas.
No. Well, I live off the beach coast. I mean, if you think about
You
it, you
down
talk
south. Then it's a tropical storm.
it's
Pardon.
a tropical. So I live off the Gulf of Mexico, so it's
Oh.
not like
Where
we're not desert out here at all.
Where are you exactly?
Corpus Christi.
Oh, Corpus. I've been to Corpus Christi. I drove that whole coast. I had friends of mine that were on the Mexico, United States border, and the town, I can't remember the name of it.
There's this picture there so you can see.
Uh-huh.
We got a picture of you on, so people see what you look like, posted up on the ITV on the beach with your
Right.
guitar. And let me also introduce you so you know, Ron, we got the man behind the boards. That's Chad Murphy.
David Martinez, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Chad. Glad to
There
be
you
here.
go. And we got a chat room full of people, lots of David Martinez fans. So how about give a shout out to the chat room and give a special shout out to Lady Lake Cindy and Lady Lake Jen.
Hey guys, what's going on? Thank you for listening. Hey Cindy, Jen.
There
I'm
you
sorry.
go.
I'm sorry. Bill's the one who's attacking us right now, so
least-
that's what it's called, Tropical Storm Bill.
Well, you're coming in clear. If we suddenly hear your voice sound like this, hello, then we know that you're now in New Orleans.
With like Dorothy, otherwise, and
That
you
you-
got carried to the Wizard of Oz.
That you blew into New Orleans because you're not far from New Orleans.
No, about 10 hours.
Oh, you're not 10 hours. You're 10 hours through Texas. When I lived in Florida, I used to drive to California a lot, and I took Route 10, and it was from Boca Raton to New Orleans was 10 hours. Oh no, wait a minute. Texas is 12 hours long.
Yeah.
Yes, it takes. Imagine 10 hours of torture. Going through Texas is torture because I went through the Panhandle. Did you ever drive the Panhandle of Texas?
No, I never have, but I've driven through Texas. Trust
Don't.
me.
Don't. It's not a
California.
happy experience.
Actually, he tours all over Texas, so he's probably pretty used to most of it.
Well, where are you
Because
from?
he's a musician.
Yeah, well, I play around. The places I usually play is either Houston, Dallas, San Antonio, and mostly Austin. I have a show in Austin Friday night, so
I love
that's-
San Antonio. Don't you love San Antonio?
yeah, it's a cool place. One of my best friend lives out there, so it's
One of the most beautiful. I think it's the prettiest place in Texas. Tell you the truth,
I love it. It's hilarious.
beautiful. Now, Martinez, you're Hispanic. You're Mexican,
yeah, Hispanic, yeah, Mexican.
right? So,
Mexican descent.
Mexican descent.
yeah, I know. Well, I'm Italian descent, but we still are proud of it. Come on.
Oh, yeah, absolutely,
Yeah,
absolutely.
I always tell people I'm Italian. I'm Italian born in America, but I'm really an Italian. My body, my blood, my flesh, my face is Italian looking. It don't look American. If
I
it did,
can
I'd be an Indian. Right? I'd be an Indian if I looked American. So where were you people from in Mexico?
Honestly, I think if I had to really guess, because I've never really talked to my mom about it.
That's
I know
terrible.
on my grandfather's side there was a lot of Spanish European blood, but I'm thinking like Matamoros area or somewhere around there when they.
So you didn't come from the beach areas.
No, we came from down a little past the border, but that was over 100 years ago when I think the last time somebody from my family came across the border.
So now you're so American, you're Irish.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, listen, in your music, do you ever incorporate any wonderful Spanish guitar stuff?
Sometimes I do. What's crazy about the question you
Love
just
it.
asked is like I'll play La Bamba sometimes because I grew up on that movie and that's one of the movies that I learned how to play music. I used to play my guitar to it, and it's funny. It's like I could be somewhere like of course here in Texas, but I could be like in Massachusetts or somewhere in California or in Seattle, and I'll play La Bamba and people go nuts.
When I was 17 years old, I hung out in the bar in Woodside, Queens called Gildays, and they had a band there. And we'd all sit around and gab with the girls and stuff, but the minute they played, ba-da-da-da-da-bamba, dee-da-da-da-da-da-da, up I ran, danced, flipped around like a crazy man. You cannot keep still with La Bamba. No. I'd give anybody $50 if they could sit there and just look like they're bored.
And it's a great movie.
Oh, I don't care about the movie. But I care about. No, but really, what is it about La Bamba that is so exciting and so electric?
Well, I think it's the groove. It's kind of got that moving groove, kind of like an Elvis song, but in Spanish.
Like who? Elvis?
Yeah, like if you know how you always wanted to dance.
Elvis couldn't move me if he put a bullet up.
Ron wasn't a big Elvis fan.
I hated him.
He likes Rich Valens, but
we were jealous of Elvis because we at the same time. But Elvis used 2 pounds of makeup because he had a crater face skin. He had eyeliner on, eyelashes, eyebrow pencil, jet black dyed hair, and they photoshopped him. And the girls would go, "Oh, he's so gorgeous." I'd say, "Yes, see him in the morning washed." And he looks like his father. I mean, we used to hate him. All my friends, we were tough guys. We came from a tough neighborhood, and we hated Elvis Presley.
So was he like the boy band back in the days? What you would say what Justin Bieber is now?
Justin Bieber would be dead in my day. Kill him.
No, but he's saying like, what was the famous?
Who was famous in my day? Oh,
no. Like, would you consider Elvis like a Justin Bieber?
Like in Elvis's day.
No. Elvis was not nothing is like a Justin Bieber. That's a thing of its own. No, that's something in its own place. I mean, I don't like to knock the kid. He made a fortune of money being a schmuck. But, Justin Bieber doesn't go anywhere in my world. Who is the big shots in my
He likes
day?
Johnny Mathis.
Well, that was if you were doing classical music. But rock and roll, I mean, come on. It was the Supremes. Forget about it. It was Mary. What the hell was her name? My best love of my life.
I forgot the lady that died. I forgot her name.
Mary Wells was the big thing in my day. Nothing in the world could ever take the place of my guy.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Great. Well, me and Cindy do have extensive conversations about the Motown days and about
Motown was my thing.
Yeah, that I love that. I mean, I watched the Temptations miniseries like 4 times.
Hold on. Let's go. Let's because first of all, I want to no,
I just want to finish my point.
Okay.
I would play Motown on my portable, radio as I walked to the park with my girlfriend, and all the old guineas out on the lawn chairs would go, "What are you listening to those black people for?" And I said, "Because they're better than listening to you, old fucking guineas." And I got such a bad reputation in my neighborhood as being a dirty mouth and a nasty guy, but I didn't give a shit. I was one of the first people to support black music and black people. I've got wonderful.
Everybody wants to know in the chat room what is on Ron's microphone, and that is RuPaul, and she is masturbating the stand. In case you're wondering. So for all of you all looking, and if you aren't watching us on ITV, then you don't get to see it, so you can just imagine it.
Anyway, I just want to make one point. Wendy Moten, remember the name Wendy Moten. Probably one of the greatest singers of our day. Do you know Wendy Moten?
No, I don't, but you know what? I guarantee you I'll look her up.
Look her up and play with her. She's all over the country. Her voice does everything. She does country. She does pop. She does rock. She does
she had two platinum hits in the 90s or whatever, and now she's touring with Michael McDonald or somebody, but she's phenomenal.
She's big cheese, and I love her to pieces, and she's absolutely the best singer out there now. Get to know her and get her in your show. And let her do a couple of pieces. She's fabulous. And we don't even handle her. We're not making a nickel on it, so we're not pushing.
We just like her.
We just love her. No, I love her talent.
So hold on. Let's go back, though, to David, though, because I want to tie it all back together.
We're going to talk to him for a long time because we have a lot of time.
We don't have a lot of time.
Well, we're going to make a lot of time because I like David.
Okay, I like David, too. So first of all, everybody,
thank you.
Is a fabulous musician. And, I have 2 songs, David. I have Where Could I Go and What You Need. Which one should we be playing? Which one represents you that you want everybody to hear? At least first. We might not have time to play 2 full songs, but we'll play a clip of the other one. But which one do you want to hear in its entirety?
Well, I think we should do What You Need because that one has a groove to it.
Okay. Chad?
You might want to get up and dance if you hear it.
When I heard the beginning of that, I said, "Oh my God!"
That's different. Okay, so how about this, Chad? You got What You Need ready?
I got it, Captain.
All right, so how about David? Because I want everybody to hear what you sound like, and then we can come back and talk to you about music and everything that you're doing. But that way, they have a sense, if they've never heard you before, of what you actually sound like. So we're gonna play it. You introduce it for us, and then you hang on to the phone, and we'll play the song as soon as it's over. We'll be back to talk with you.
You're listening to What You Need on Jimmy Star.
But I don't know where this is all going. You think about the times everything fell apart, and you're still asking why. I always wonder why you can't escape your mind and let it out the door. Everything will come around when you open your eyes. Let it go away. What you need is something I can't give you. You gotta find it for yourself. So close your eyes, you gotta go out there, you gotta free your mind. And then you'll see the light. So think about the good, gotta leave the bad behind, and everything will be alright. So don't you hesitate, go out and find your life. It's gonna take you home. What you need is something I can't give you. You gotta find it for yourself. So close your eyes, you gotta go out there, you gotta free your mind. And then you'll see the light. Something I can't give you. You gotta find it for yourself. So close your eyes, you gotta go out there, you gotta free your mind. And then you'll see the light. Come on! What you need is something I can't give you. You gotta find it for yourself. So close your eyes, you gotta go out there, you gotta free your mind. And then you'll see the light. And then you'll see the light. And then you'll see the...
Yeah, that's What You Need by David Martinez. David, love it. It's very, very catchy, and everybody in the chat room is actually like posting up links and stuff to buy it. But why don't you tell everybody, where do we get your music?
Well, you can find everything on CD Baby if you want physical copies, and if you want and digital downloads. You can also go to iTunes and Amazon. You could stream it on outlets like Spotify, Beats Music, Rhapsody, and so on. It's everywhere. So I mean, you can find my music at any one of those outlets mainly. And if you want a physical copy, like I said, CD Baby.
So what album? Because I know you have 2 albums. So what album is What You Need come from?
That's on my debut record that I recorded about 7 years ago. So
David Martinez, right?
Yes, it's just self-titled.
I got all this information. So we got David Martinez is the first album. One More Time is the second album. Am I right?
Yes, that's correct.
God, I am the shit. I got it all down.
I say you are. You definitely
It's
are.
good dance music, good voice, good song. And you know, my RuPaul doll, did you see her dancing?
No, he can't see because he doesn't have internet.
We have a RuPaul doll. It's made to order. It's magnificent. And she's a platinum blonde. Of course, it's RuPaul in drag. But if you look at her, and I tell her not to open her legs too much, she has on little lace panties with a penis in it. See, everybody, her penis, she doesn't mind. She's in lace panties. I'm showing the camera. So, you know, I tell her, keep your skirt down, but it's such a short mini skirt. You know, we're doing a transgender show today, so I thought I'd bring on the RuPaul doll. and everybody could look at her penis before we have it cut off.
No, we're not cutting it off.
No,
she wants to
it.
keep
She's-
hers.
No, she said she wants to be a chick with a dick.
For David Martinez, like he's like,
David
oh my
Martinez,
God.
I bet you never expected this on the Jimmy Star Show. Ho,
You know
ho,
what?
ho. Did we get you, baby?
No, I've listened to the show a couple of times,
so you
especially
know
when you had
what?
Cindy on. So I,
You know I'm nuts.
yeah,
I
but it's
like
fun.
the
I'm having a
guests
good
I
time.
play. And I like you. You're a nice guy. You're sociable. You know how to talk on camera. Some of our guests, I want to shoot them. All they do is they say, my name is Mary Dugan, and I'm on WXYZ, and then tomorrow you could see me on FMO2, and listen to me on WO4, and my Twitter is twat. I mean, that's what they do. And, you know, that's not what people want to hear. Don't come on to just tell us where you are and where we can find you. Let us know a little bit about you. So that's why, like, I asked personal questions. You got a girlfriend?
Most days, it just depends.
You should have said most nights.
Most nights, there you go. Either
Most
or.
nights. Well, a good-looking guy like you on stage, dressed like a cowboy, is every woman in fag's, fantasy. So I bet you get a lot of jockey shorts and panties thrown on the stage.
You know what?
Right?
You know what? You're not far off, man.
I don't think so. I mean, I know a couple of gay guys that would kill for you. So, if you need money, let me know.
Oh, I can't believe you said that.
Oh, you could believe it.
I think that's hilarious. So,
No, he's a cool guy. You're very cool.
No,
I
he's
like
a cool
you.
guy.
You're
and
cool.
You guys too, like you can check out more about him by going to davidmartinezmusic.com. I want to give you some props for everybody who's tuning in now for the first time. If you've never heard of David Martinez, first of all, shame on you. You should have heard about him,
And you will now.
and now you will. He's for all you guys who are into Reverb Nation and musicians and finding out who the hottest things are. David Martinez for all alternative music on Reverb Nation. He's number 1 in Corpus Christi, Texas. He's number 8 in the United States, and he's number 14 in the world. So we're talking about he's big shit. He's king
And
shit.
his music is country, but it's not that sappy, syrupy.
It's not really country though.
No,
It has a country beat
No,
to me.
it's alternative rock.
The hell is alternative rock? Now he's throwing some
that's what the kids call it these days.
the country music made nice.
Now,
That's
Ron has a little bit of problems every once in a while with the music
No,
categories.
wait a minute. Wait a second. Let's go back to that song. That song is not jazz. It's not pop. It's not R&B.
It's rock.
That's rock?
Yeah.
Not in
David,
my...
you consider? I know, but see, that's because you consider the Supremes rock.
No, I don't. They
You
were
did too. You said rock and roll earlier, just a minute ago. You said.
Well, the Supremes came under the label of rock and roll.
Okay, but like in our day, in our generation, they wouldn't be considered. They would be considered R&B.
Dave, what do you call your music?
Well, I mean, I basically just go down to rock and roll. That's basically what it comes down to. Because
I would never. No, see, if I was looking for your album and I went to the rock and roll section, no, I wouldn't go to the rock and roll section. I mean, rock and roll to me is like Earth Angel.
That's not rock and roll. That's like
What is that? That's not
that would be pop now.
rock. Earth Angel is pop.
Oh, now it would be
It was the
considered pop.
birth song of rock and roll. It was birthed rock and. If it wasn't for Earth Angel, rock and roll would never be.
I know, and now they would consider that pop.
Rock and roll in the early 50s was only on black radio stations. White people did not touch it. If you sang black music in my day, they'd hang you from the nearest tree.
I know, but they don't call that rock and roll anymore. All
So
of it has changed.
the black people said, I'm a roll you, baby. And that's when rock and roll came about. And all of us kids fell in love with it. We loved it. I mean, the Ink Spots started it in the 40s in my sister's era. Was the Ink Spots. If I
Actually,
didn't care
Cindy
for
says
you-
funk, which it is kind of like funk rock too. That song was, but we're gonna play another song.
Yeah,
and that way
I
we
want
can
to.
hear
I want
it.
to analyze the next.
Okay, we're gonna
song.
play the next song then, so everybody can hear it. And this song is called "Where Could I Go." This one's a little bit mellower, I think, if I remember correctly.
song.
So tell us a little bit about this song.
I just wrote it. I wrote it a few years back, and when I did the record, I was actually having a conversation with a friend of mine, and she was telling me how heartbroken she was. So I just ended up writing that song because I was like in a melancholy mood after it. But
Well, why'd you break
So
her
this one's
heart?
for the ladies then. This one's
Why did you break her heart, you dog? You broke a woman's heart and then wrote a song
I'm
about
trying
it.
to.
Fiend.
I keep the names confidential for privacy.
there you go.
Well, now listen. When she was crying on your shoulder, you should have been caressing her and kissing her and licking her neck and putting your tongue in her ear and telling her everything will be okay, honey.
Who's to say that didn't happen?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? You could stay on our show all day. I love you. You come back. See, finally, Jimmy, we got somebody with a brain.
So this
that
one
comes back.
This
I
one
love
is
it.
called. First of all, everybody, this
Real
one.
quick.
This one's for the ladies and the gay guys, and everyone who likes like cute guys with long hair. And I'm just reading the chat room, so.
And you know what? All my gay friends say they love going out with Mexican men because they're all tops. Very rarely are they bottoms.
Oh my gosh! I can't believe you just said that.
Why? What's the bad thing about that? A couple of my gay friends say Mexican guys are tops.
Okay, well, either way.
They're not like screaming kai queens like these Americans. They look like football players. They
Look
get
at
them in
him.
bed and they throw their legs in the
So
air.
how about this, Chad? You got the song ready?
Yes.
This is David Martinez, and you're listening to Where Could I Go on the Jimmy Star Show.
I can't sleep at night when I'm staring down the barrel of my life, and I feel this pain, the pain that brought me here from hell again. You know it's you who takes my life away. It's you who tears me apart. It's you, I can't see you anymore. It's you, where could I go? I still think of you and the happiness you once brought to my life. Then it all died when you took that step to rip my heart in two. You know it's you who takes my life away. It's you who tears me apart. It's you, I can't see you anymore. It's you, where could I go? Where do I go from here? I feel lost. Can I make it through? Will I get over you? You know it's you who takes my life away. It's you who tears me apart. It's you, I can't see you anymore. It's you, where could I go? No, it's you who takes my life away. It's you who tears me apart. It's you, I can't see you anymore. It's you, where could I go?
Yeah, everybody, that is Where Could I Go by David Martinez. You can get it on all the different places, and your voice sounds like somebody, and I can't think of who it is. Like when you do the chorus part, when you do the verses part of it, I don't. It's like I can't place it. It's like the Smithereens or somebody who was really super famous, like in the 80s or 90s, and it kind of like has that feel to it. And I thought, man, that's just awesome. It like made me.
You know what? You know what? One guy compared it to my voice to. It was like I don't know if I could really say, but a Delamitri or something like that.
Yeah, Delamitri.
By the way, I'm on video. My internet came back on, so I'm actually.
Put your puss on the television.
Chad, how come I can't? Can you see him, Chad?
Hit video icon again, maybe.
Hit the video icon again, David.
Meanwhile, why are you doing that? Your music, this one sounded definitely rock, soft rock. I figured it out. Your voice sounds country, and your music is rock. And that's reminiscent of the hippie days, my hippie days.
All right.
Everybody that used to sing in those days, they all had a country sound. The enunciation of the words was like Southern almost, country sounding, and the music was rock. That's what you are. You're a country voice rock music guy, which is very reminiscent of the hippie
Loved
days.
it, loved it. Now you can see him.
Yeah, look at you. Those girls go for you. They throw panties on the stage.
So real quick, because we're gonna run out of time, I want to get in some shows, and I just want to ask real quick, because I know you go to South by Southwest like every year and perform. It's like a super big deal, like just to be able to go there and play. Obviously you got a following, and they know how talented you are. How much fun is South by Southwest? Because I want to go with a camera crew and videotape the whole thing.
It's a riot. I guarantee you, everybody and anybody who's is out there. Rachel, do you like Rachel Ray, Jimmy?
Yeah.
She's out there. She has a showcase. A lot of people. Matthew McConaughey hangs out there.
Is Rachel still fat? She gained much weight. What the hell is with her? I mean, she's a beautiful girl. She's got to stop eating her cooking. She gained a lot of weight, and it's not healthy. And her food's delicious, by the way.
Speechless.
Well, I mean, what? You haven't got a camera, a television? You see how much weight she's gained?
No, I'm listening. I'm having a good time.
She's a fellow Italian too. Us Italians get fat easy because we got good food.
Well, that's how it is. That's how it is. Corpus Christi is always voted one of the least fit cities because we have Mexican food out here. People eat tortillas and beans and cheese, and we have a Mexican food restaurant on every block. Practically. So it's like, and that's the same way with San Antonio. It's always, but then you go to a place like Austin, and Austin's like, it's so weird because Texas is a red state, but Austin is like a blue state. It's like Berkeley, Texas, not Berkeley, California.
But isn't it more Texarkana food?
And I don't know, but it tastes good. It's kind of it's
well, the reason it becomes Texarkana is it's tacos, and then they throw in a cow.
Yeah.
And cow makes it Texas. Not a full cow, Jimmy. They cut it and cook it.
I know. I'm not. I got it. All right.
He's looking at me like I'm weird.
So South by Southwest is fun, though.
Oh, it's absolutely a blast.
We're definitely gonna go. We're gonna definitely go. So also, I know you got some shows coming up. We got I don't know how many shows you have coming up, but I know that coming up in July 2nd, you're going to be at the Cole Park Amphitheater in Corpus Christi at 7:30, and then Friday, July 3rd, you're going to be at the Mathis Cultural Days Freedom Fest, and the dates are, if you guys go to davidmartinezmusic.com, you can see the dates, and then you have another show. Didn't you just say Friday or something? You have a show?
Yeah, Friday I'll be playing with Stephen James he's from Corpus Christi. We'll be playing in Austin at the Rattle Inn, so. Music kicks off around 10 o'clock. And then the July 2nd show is with Ian Moore, and he has a following around Texas, and he's been on the circuit for over 20 years. So, and then Billy Joe Shaver is the guy that we're playing with on July 3rd, and also a band called Vallejo. If you look at Billy Joe Shaver, he's one of the outlaw guys with like Willie Nelson and Johnny Cash. Apparently, from what I read, is that he shot a guy in the face and asked him where he wanted it.
Ooh!
Oh, I love that. It's so New York.
That's super.
I knew you would like that. That's why I had to tell you.
Yeah, that's why you had to tell. So listen up, everybody. First of all, if you want to know what's going on with David Martinez, follow him on Twitter. It's at David Martinez MU, and you spell Martinez Martinez, or go to davidmartinezmusic.com, or make sure you're following at Lady Lake Music because she tweets for David all his stuff that he's got going on all the time, and it's fabulous. And I think that we're definitely going to have you back when we can do the whole video thing again in a couple of weeks or months. We got to let a little bit of time pass, but we wish you luck with everything that you got going on. We're glad that you're safe in the storm, and we want to thank you for coming on the Jimmy Star Show.
And have a packed house at the Rattle Inn. Do you love the name? It's so Texas. The Rattle Inn. Love it. Like rattlesnake. It's the baby rattle. rattle in.
I will be recording some new music, so I should have something coming out at the end of the year. So maybe we can do it then. And
Fantastic.
Terrific, David. You were a great guest. Thank you so
Jimmy.
much. And see you again.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, thanks.
Gotta
Bye.
love it.
No, that's a good guest. He comes back, he gives you a little bit, he gives you some meat to eat. Fun. And he gives you answers. He comes back. I like that.
I love it. So everybody, that's David
Nice guy.
Martinez. Follow him on Twitter. Check out davidmartinezmusic.com. Go to CD Baby to get his music. It's great. He's a super, super nice guy and all fun.
What kind of music would you call Willie Nelson's?
Country.
See, he sounded like Willie Nelson to me.
No. Okay.
His voice.
Okay, that's okay.
Not the music so much as the voice. It was definitely a country voice. He could be a shit kicker in a minute.
He could. Oh, absolutely. Well, I think he does all different kinds of.
Right.
I mean, he does La Bamba, and he also does this kind of. He does a little bit of everything.
Love. We should play La Bamba, Chad.
No, we're not going to play
so
La Bamba.
I can get on the table now and dance naked.
Actually, though, so I'm going to give you some new country because listen up. We got a new artist, everybody, and his name is Buck Johnson. And he's got a song called Country Rockin' and Reelin'. And the cool thing about Buck Johnson, besides the fact that he's going to be a huge country artist, is that he's also the keyboardist for Aerosmith, which is one of the most successful rock bands in the history of music.
I loved Aerosmith.
And so we're going to play this new song for everybody. It's called Country Rockin' and Reelin' by Buck Johnson. Let me know what you think, Chad. Check it out, everybody. Buck Johnson.
Some might say that I've paid my dues, kept some bad company and sang some Delta blues. Alabama born, Southern stock, got a little twang when I start to rock. And I'll never be cool as the man in black. You heard that train a-comin' rolling down the track. I'd ride the rails, sleep on a bed of coals, just to make it down to Muscle Shoals. Yeah, 'cause I'm country, rockin' and reelin'. Do you feel what I'm feeling? I'm country, rockin' and reelin'. A whole lot of faith and some healing. Yeah. That's a big beat rhythm that never stops. From B.B. King to ZZ Top, the radio's cranking in my car. Jimmy Page on a Gibson guitar. I don't make no apology for the harmony that's inside of me. The Carter family and the Jordanaires sing with me when I say my prayers. Yeah, 'cause I'm country, rockin' and reelin'. Do you feel what I'm feeling? Oh,
Reelin' by Buck Johnson, everybody. You can find him. He's at Burley Clyde, BURLYCLYDE on Twitter. Chad, you're the country man. What'd you think? That's pretty badass, right?
Yeah, that's basically country rock, and because those distorted guitars probably wouldn't even be country if it didn't have the slide in there. But I like that. That's my style of country.
I loved it. I thought it was great.
Yeah, I thought
that was music again.
I thought you might like that, Chad. I think it's going to get picked up by radio and everything big time. And it doesn't, it's kind of cool too that he's also like the keyboardist in Aerosmith, like now,
that doesn't hurt.
Sounds like Rod Stewart. If Rod Stewart ever knew how to sing, no, really, he's like Rod Stewart really singing.
That's
because
funny.
He's got a better voice, but it's a Rod Stewart voice. I never thought Rod Stewart had a voice.
I love Rod Stewart.
Yeah, I met him on Rodeo. I met him on Rodeo Drive one day. I was walking down with some friends visiting from New York, and I'm showing them Rodeo Drive, and a big white Rolls-Royce convertible with tan upholstery pulls right up next to us on the street, where you're not supposed to park, of course. And he had this big, tall, skinny broad with him. I think was his wife at the time, and he got out of the car with that platinum hair, and he's a midget. He's little, and he's old, and he's wrinkled, looked like a chicken with white hair. And he was going into one of the stores to pick up a package. And I thought to myself, the Rolls Royce, he's Rod Stewart. Why is he picking up a package? Why doesn't he have it delivered? Something's strange there. So I was dying to ask him when he came out. So as he came out of the store, I said, "Look at you, Rod Stewart." And he gave me a dirty look, and he got in the car and drove away. So I thought, screw you. I never liked him since then.
That's so funny.
I
like Rod Stewart.
He's not very
He's like the
pleasant.
third record. The very first record I ever bought was Elton John, Captain Fantastic. And then the second one I ever bought was the Bay City Rollers. Do you remember the Bay City Rollers? SATRDAY. And the third one I ever got was Rod Stewart. Those are my first three records I ever got.
I think his license plate was dollar signs.
So
he had a weird. No, he really had a.
I believe that
he had a strange license plate. I'm trying to think of what it was.
They had his house on MTV Cribs. His house is like unbelievable.
I think his license plate with dollar signs.
So real quick too, everybody in the chat room, we got a couple of people I want to just give shout outs to that I can't always shout out everybody anyway, but we got Carnell from Twin Radio, great radio station. You guys should check out Twin Radio. We want to give a shout out to Dave Davis from Independent Share. He's also got a great radio show that promotes great indie music. And Jimmy from the Aquarius View is in the house. So we want to just say hey to all you guys. And I don't know if I said hey to Jane Yates, the author, either. She's a fabulous author. So anybody, if I missed you, I'm sorry. I know there's a lot of people in the chat room, but we do appreciate all you guys tuning in, and we're going to be bringing on our Hollywood Vixen in a minute. I got one more new song I want to play.
And I want to do one plug.
Go ahead.
Chinzia, thank you for the artichoke flour recipe. Not recipe, but I think it was a recipe as well. Yes, Nornie, my grandmother used to make that also. It must be a Verona thing. And guess what? Father's Day is Sunday, and my daughter Leslie said she's going to make them for me on Sunday because I have such a yen for them. And folks out there, don't throw the flour of the artichoke away. You cook it. There's a way of doing it, and it's absolutely delicious. So, tanti grazie, Chinzia.
And hey Chinzia, what's up? And so we're going to play a quick song. We're going to bring on our Hollywood Vixen. This is also a new song. It comes out in a week in iTunes, and so we're going to go from rock to country to a little like old school R&B. The name of the artist is Gino, and the name of the song is Love in My Eyes. It's not available yet, but it will be available shortly. And Chad, you got it ready?
Let's do it.
Here we go, everybody. Gino, Love in My Eyes.
See, I was innovated by the worldly games. All the looting ladies was my favorite thing. Girl, I thought of leaving, but I was just a fool. Without your love, girl, I don't know what to do. Don't you know it, baby? You had me from the start. You know you had me from hello, baby, hello. That I still have love in my eyes, babe. Oh, I still have love in my eyes. down. You gave me love until the sun came back around. More than that, girl, you touched my soul. You're all I need. Girl, I'll never go, 'cause I see you in my future for the rest of my life. 'Cause I still have the love in my eyes. Can't explain to see. Eyes burn, 'cause I still have love in my eyes. So much passion, baby, I can't deny it. 'Cause I still have love in my Girl, you are my guiding light. I never thought that love could feel so nice. Feel so nice. And at the end of a long, hard day, I can't wait to get you home so I can show you all the love in my I still have love in my eyes. So much passion.
Yeah, everybody, that's Gino. The name of the song is Love in My Eyes. It comes out in about 2 weeks also, the same as Buck Johnson. And next time we play it, I'll get all his like Twitter and all the different information because right now I don't have it. And so there you go. And now we want to like...
Love it, love it, love it, love
Yeah,
it,
it's a
love
great
it, love
song.
it, love it, love it, love it, love it. My kind of music. The voice is fabulous. The beat is my beat. The sound is my sound. I think it's going to go up there with Crystal Ball.
There you go.
I think it's going to have Crystal Ballroom's going to have a little competition with this song. It's got the mood, the sound, the thing. Love it. What's his name? Gino? What?
Gino, just Gino.
Just plain old Gino.
Yep.
Gino, you're fabulous.
There you go.
Love it.
So
I do.
Were you going to do something?
What am I going to do? I'll take my pants off and wiggle.
Hey,
Helicopter.
What do you want to do?
You said you were going to do something to introduce her.
No, I didn't say I was going to do something to introduce her. I was going to say I've got wonderful kids. One is
Of course you
making
do.
me the flowers from the artichoke, and Deirdre's cooking right now in our house chicken soup for me. Isn't that sweet? Because I'm sick. My daughter's making me chicken soup. How fabulous is that?
Yes.
That Deirdre girl is fabulous. I don't know why
There you
some
go.
sucker out there is not marrying her.
come on.
So what's up, Hollywood Vixen?
She looks like this and she cooks. Give me a
Say
break.
hi to everybody
And I
in the chat
clean.
room.
Hi, everybody in the chat room. How are you? Hope everybody is doing well. I am feeling better. I know that there were some questions and people
Yeah, I
were
caught
saying.
my cold from her.
Yes, I'm sorry. So, and I actually don't sound like I am a teenager going through puberty because earlier all this week from being sick and having this upper respiratory infection, I sounded like I was like,
I just
it was
think
like
it's
this high-pitched, horrible gravel.
I went to the doctor. She said it's just a cold.
Mine was not a cold because you don't have what I have. I mean, I had like the chest cough, the pain. I mean, green and like yellow,
well.
thick snot.
Okay, we don't
every
need
morning.
that. We don't need that.
Yeah.
But no, the doctor said that if I didn't take care of mine, it would develop into that green stuff.
Well, mine went into an upper respiratory
because you
infection.
weren't
That's what
popping
happened.
vitamin C's and orange juice.
Okay, you both have sicknesses. Let's
Yeah.
go. Let's move on.
Which sickness?
We don't have,
Mental
no, but
or
we don't have to
physical?
compare who's like got
He's
the
mentally,
worst.
I'm
who's
physically
worse
ill.
sick.
No, Jimmy's the one with mental illness. Deirdre and I have physical illness.
Okay,
But I'm on
okay.
the mend, so that's good. And I sound normal again. So my voice is back. It's a little gravelly and a little deep, but that's okay. I kind of like it. It's
No,
a little
you could
sexy.
sound like Brenda
now I can
Vaccaro.
do, I can do
They
some
want to know
phone
if,
sex.
they want to know if Shazam snores. I just wrote
Yes,
like
Shazam snores like a foghorn. I mean, it's really cute though. You can hear him from a mile away. He's really cute though when he snores like
Most
that.
mastiffs do snore. It's part of their breed.
Yeah.
They snore a lot.
Scooby snored, I think.
Oh,
I'm trying to
Snoopy
remember.
scored. Yeah, they do.
So what do we got going on?
Snorri.
Anything exciting in the world?
Well, yeah. Okay, so Chad, I want to see if at some point you can locate the sound effect of when Harry met Sally and she's doing the orgasm, or if you can find anything close to the orgasm.
Roger that.
Why don't
If you can,
do it?
let me know.
Why don't you do it?
No.
Why not? Like, let's hear what you sound like when you have an orgasm.
Ew, no! Oh my God!
I'm not
People have to pay for that. No.
Sounds like that.
I don't give that shit free of charge. Hell no.
I think her last orgasm.
People have to pay
I
for
think
it.
her last orgasm was
Was
at
yesterday. Leave
at
it
her
alone.
prom. At her prom when she graduated.
Oh,
high
that is
school.
so
That was
not
only 5 days ago.
true.
Come on,
Exactly.
relax.
God, prom was, and I just graduated, and prom was like last week.
Everybody says you sound great now. So
Thank you.
cut a
Somebody
girl's
said I
slack.
sounded like Brenda Vaccaro.
Oh, I don't know if that's an insult or a compliment.
I love Brenda. You know,
I know, but
worked
you sound
with
like a
her.
woman. That doesn't sound.
Really? I worked with her on a television show called Sarah for 14 or 16 weeks. I worked with her.
wow.
And I love you, Brenda Vaccaro. You're
Well,
wonderful.
Well, I guess that's good then. I guess it's a compliment. But all right. So in the meantime, I'm not going to blow my load. Ha ha ha.
Oh, Deirdre,
Sorry.
that's so vulgar.
I know.
That's crude, vulgar, and disgusting.
Whatever.
Even I wouldn't say
I'm
that.
not gonna do the.
Oh.
You're it. Oh, perfect. Now I can do it. All right, keep playing it.
Oh, God. Oh, yes. 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 Oh. Oh, yes. 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 Oh. Yes.
Whoa.
Yes. 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 Yes.
Well, not supposed to do that now.
All right, girls. Do I have something to tell you? We all just heard that amazing orgasm, whether it was fake or not. But if
Oh, I'm sure it
you
was
want
fake.
to have an orgasm like that, girls, guess what you can do? You can go to your doctor and see if he does the O shot. Now, the O shot is where they take platelets from yourself, from your own body, which platelets come, I believe, from your blood, and they inject it into your
Snatch.
vagina, right inside the vaginal canal, just on the very inside, and then they do another shot of your own platelets right above the clitoris, and it's supposed to make the clitoris more sensitive. So you're. This is
So what
gross.
happens if you hit it with a vibrator? You have a heart attack?
Oh God, it's like worse than that. I mean,
The chat room is loving it. The chat room loves it.
you're doing that.
The chat room is
I mean,
loving it.
Breaking glass.
Like, this is
Needless
awesome.
to say, all the glass makers in your neighborhood are very rich men because all the women are going to be breaking glass. Apparently.
And what about the poor guy? Does he inject anything in his wang?
No, he'll love it. He'll touch her or lick her down there and get her going like
Deirdre,
that.
you're
Well, I'm
caught.
sorry,
I'm
but
shocked.
it's true.
Shocked by
Well, hey, we're talking about getting a shot by your clitoris, for Christ's sakes. Ow. I don't want any needle. I'm good.
Yeah,
I'll just
wait,
say
wait.
that. I'll speak for myself
What-
and say I'm okay.
What's the needle going to feel like going in your clit?
I don't know, but that's painful. I've never had any jewelry down there. I know a lot of girls
Has
get it.
anybody out there ever tattooed their clit? Please
You
let
can't
us
tattoo.
know.
No, I guess it would feel like when you get a
You
clit
can't
ring.
tattoo a clit.
Why
Can
can't
you?
you
You can get a
tattoo a
ring.
clit?
You can get a
Oh,
ring.
you get a ring.
I once saw a dude who had a penis with a dragon tattooed on
Oh,
it.
that's just.
It was in a magazine, not like
creepy.
live.
That's
Yeah, if you
super
believe that, I got a
creepy.
bridge to sell you in Brooklyn.
Yes, I agree with Sharon Leah. Thank you. I would never. I mean, my orgasms are good right now. I
Deirdre,
don't need,
we don't need
like,
to know that stuff.
Oh, please! You wanted me to like sing one out for you.
Well, that's different.
You really? Okay.
That's acting.
Sharon Leah said she wouldn't do
Sally,
it either.
what's the name? Acted that. She
Right.
didn't really
Well,
have
I
an
did. I
orgasm.
did a little
Meg
bit
Ryan.
of mine.
Meg Ryan did not have an orgasm. Trust
No,
me,
I know, it was
especially not
fake.
from him.
No.
He
Ew.
couldn't give anybody an
Oh,
orgasm.
I know.
Oh,
Billy
don't
Crystal.
say that.
I know. He's very nice.
Tom Hanks.
No, it was Billy Crystal.
Oh,
When
Billy-
Harry Met Sally.
Yeah, it's Billy Crystal.
Oh,
He's
Billy-
even uglier than
You're
Tom
thinking
Hanks.
of the other one is You've Got Mail is with Tom Hanks
Right.
and Meg Ryan.
She always gets not good-looking
know.
leading men.
Yeah, but she was married to Hottie Patati. What's his face?
Who's the
oh
Hottie
God,
Patati?
what was his name? Help me out, chat room. Having like a senior moment.
Whatever.
Wasn't he married to Dennis Quaid?
Yes. Well, when Dennis Quaid was young, he was hot.
Yeah, now he looks
still hot.
He looks terrible now. He
He,
looks so
well,
old.
I don't know. I mean, he's still okay
Don't
looking.
these queens
but
know about facelifts? I mean, what's
he's
with them?
straight. He doesn't get.
I know, but
facelifts.
You guys like Meg Ryan
not a
was
gay
like
man.
was my kid crush. She was on As the
Really?
World Turns.
I thought it
Every
was-
day from 1:30 to 2:30 she was on As the World Turns, and I would like be sick just so I could stay home to watch her on As the World
I thought
Turns as a kid.
Molly Ringworm.
Molly Ringwald is after that.
That's horrible.
Molly Ringwald's after
Molly
that.
Ringwald.
Molly Ringwald is my favorite. Of all,
You know, Molly Ringworm.
we were having a conversation of like who are the people that like he wants to meet Fran Drescher. I want Molly Ringwald.
All right.
She's
Well,
mine.
here's a girl that every girl wants to meet.
Okay.
And speaking of the O shot and orgasms, apparently this woman has given quite a few women, straight, gay, bi, tri, whatever, a few orgasms. That's Ruby Rose from
Yeah,
Orange is the
everybody.
New Black. I love her as my
Have you
girl
guys ever
crush.
seen Orange is the New Black.
Oh,
She's
she
the
is
tattooed.
the most
Which one is
handsome.
Ruby Rose?
She's the tattooed one.
She's the new one, the model girl.
Yeah,
She's
what a sin.
beautiful.
She ruined her body.
Oh
Who
my
cares
God.
about that?
She's the
I'm
hottest thing in
totally
Hollywood
straight,
right
but I
now.
got to tell you,
She's
I have a crush on her.
beautiful.
There's something. She's a sexy, handsome. Like there's
She
something.
looks like a guy with tits.
Yes, like there's something very I can't, and so many straight women feel the same way.
She is
It was
so hot.
funny. She's trending right now, and I was going through my Instagram, and I saw somebody posted something really funny on Instagram, and it said, "I thought I was straight until I saw Ruby Rose."
Yeah, I saw that too, and she is so hot. If you guys
Yeah.
are watching Orange
She
is the New
is.
Black, it is awesome.
Yeah,
and
it's great.
She's the super hot tattooed one,
And she's like
she's a
mysterious.
supermodel. And
Yeah,
she's a
she's a
supermodel.
supermodel.
She's been
She's
in
Australian.
Cosmo, Vogue. She's been in all the major magazines.
Yes, there she is.
There she is. She is a supermodel.
There's better pictures of her.
Well, she's a drag butch, and she looks like
And
a
she's
guy.
Australian, and there's something kind of like manly and mysterious about
She's
her.
a drag
Yeah,
butch.
and that's what's
She's
so
like a teenage boy.
hot about her.
She's a teenage boy.
I think she is smoking
Me
hot
too.
though. If I was,
She
what
is
she
just-
should do is when,
She's a
when
dozen
Bru-
of
when
hot
Bruce
baked cookies.
when Bruce Jenner cuts off his wang, she should go and get it and sew it on her.
No, she
And
doesn't.
then
I don't
she'd
think
be
she. I
gorgeous.
think no. She's
She'd
just
be a
cool the
guy.
way she is. She's a straight girl.
she
I mean,
is
she's not a
so
straight girl.
beautiful.
Sorry, she's a gay woman, and she's just. Cool
I'm
with
trying
who
to
she
get her on the
is.
show, you guys.
I
Tweet
know.
tweet to
we
Ruby
need to
Rose
tweet to
because
Ruby.
she's
Ruby,
so
we need
hot.
you on the show because you're hot.
I mean, in like no time, she went from like a model to like now she's like the hottest commodity in Hollywood.
Now,
And
bringing up Orange is the New Black, it's a show that you really have to digest or try to digest. It's really not entertainment at its best or finest in my book. It's shocking. It's about shock value. It's about showing a disgusting side of the world. They're prisoners, they're criminals, and I mean, it's just horrific. And for those of you out there who are not familiar with gay people, lesbians do not look like
whatever her name is,
Deliria.
Shazam,
what is
stop.
her name?
Leah
Delirious.
Deliria.
Delirious?
Leah Deliria.
Leah Deliria is not the typical lesbian, trust me. Angelina Jolie is
No,
probably
these are
one.
just.
No, but
this
most
is
people
it's
think that
based on a
dykes look
book,
like- you
so
know, but they always show dykes as big, fat, ugly things with tattoos looking like men. Most lesbians I know are gorgeous.
well, I
you
mean,
never
there's
know they
lipstick
were gay.
lesbians too, but
She's a lipstick lesbian.
I
Yeah.
mean,
God.
Lana Turner was bisexual. Ava Gardner was bisexual.
Anyway,
talking
you
about
guys,
bisexual, not just strictly
well, I'm
gay,
saying,
gay
but
women.
these women were breathtaking.
Orange is the New Black is the bomb, everybody,
Yes.
and we're gonna have several of the people coming on the show, and it's gonna be freaking awesome. It is the hottest thing. It's the hottest show
but-
out right now,
But
and it is
you have
awesome.
to have a strong stomach if you're going to watch it, folks.
Well,
Especially last week, the episode we saw last about how she was selling panties to perverts who like to put them on their heads and smell
oh,
them.
I don't think that's shocking at all.
I don't think
it's
that's shocking at
disgusting.
all.
I just think
Oh, it's very big in Japan.
I just think it's disgusting, and I think there are certain things that just should not be public because it makes the world look sour.
Well,
I mean,
it's the
she's telling women to discharge in them and make them smell and filthy.
Okay, that's disgusting.
And then she's selling them to men that masturbate
I know,
while they
that's-
put them on their heads.
Well-
do I need to watch this? Is this entertainment? Do I
Well, then
need
don't
to know
watch it.
this? Jimmy watches it. I
Well,
always tell
then
you.
he can watch it on his own time. That's all.
Well, that's what's going to be.
Yeah.
I mean, it's all right. I sit there and I just roll my eyes and say, what happened to 1970?
That's
On more
okay.
sad news, unfortunately, Sir John Hurst has pancreatic cancer.
Oh my
From
gosh!
we all know he was in a ton of things recently. Well, you'll know him most recently by Harry Potter. So, but he said that he's going to survive. That they caught it early on, and he's in a good place where they caught it.
What stage
and,
is he?
He didn't say. They didn't
Because
disclose.
if he's stage 1, they'll cut the pancreas out.
I don't know. Whatever the case may be, is the only information that he's releasing is that it's early on and that he's going to be okay. So
Good.
fingers crossed.
Good for him.
Knocking on wood for you.
Meanwhile,
Send
back-
good vibes out to
hang
you.
on, because we got a caller calling
Oh.
in. Hold on. Hey, chat. Hey, Jeremy, are you there?
I am. Hey, how's it going?
Good. I can't see you. Hit your video button.
Okay. Where is that?
That works. There should be a video button on it. Like it looks like a little video camera
Okay.
icon. There we go.
We don't
Oh no,
see.
it didn't work though.
It started to.
There we
Oh,
go.
wait,
It's starting
there we
to.
go.
Hold on. Let's see.
Can you see now?
Yay! Hey! what's up? All right, everybody. How do I pronounce your last name? And then I'm going to introduce you.
Okay, cool. My name is Jeremy Dozier.
Dozier. Okay, that's what I thought it was, but I
I'm
wanted
from Texas, so it's not fancy. A lot of people try to say Dozier, and I'm like, no, it's just Dozier.
I was thinking Dozier.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Jimmy Star Show, actor Jeremy Dozier. Yay. We're very happy to have you, and welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
And we can see you really well. Let me introduce you, everybody. Starting off with, we have our cool, outrageous man about town, Mr. Ron Russell.
How do you do? Meanwhile, you know what you look like right now? You're in those machines in New York City where you used to put a quarter in and you took your picture.
Oh, yeah, photo booth?
Yeah.
Yeah, what is it called?
Photo booth.
Photo booth. Doesn't he look like
It's good lighting, though.
Like he's ready to get a photo.
So I like that. Then we have our Hollywood vixen, Deirdre Sorego.
Hey, Jeremy.
Hey.
Then we got the man behind the boards, Mr. Chad Murphy.
Welcome to the show, Jeremy.
Thank you.
And we have a chat room full of people, so say hey to everybody in the chat room.
Hey, everybody in the chat room, especially my mom. She's listening, so she's in there too.
Mom.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
You've really got nice teeth.
Thank you.
It does. You have a beautiful smile.
I wish I
too.
had your teeth. I'm going through a whole process now of having my teeth fixed. It's torture. I used
really?
to have nice teeth when I was younger. Then I got older and they sort of like got witchy looking.
Oh, everybody wants to know what
So
your mom's name
wait,
is.
take care of your teeth so when you get to be my age, 50 again, your teeth will look nice.
So congratulations, welcome to the Jimmy Star Show. Everybody in the chat room is saying how cute you look, and everybody. The reason that we found Jeremy is because we were strolling through Netflix one day and we watched this movie, and the movie's called Dirty Girl. It is one of the best indie movies you will ever see on Netflix because they have so many crappy ones, and it is a really, really great, fun movie.
It was funny.
And Jeremy is one of the stars of the film, along with Juno Temple and a whole bunch of A-list actors. And the movie is
Mary Steenburgen, Mila Jovovich.
I know it's a freaking awesome movie. So tell us a little bit about, to start off, how did you actually get involved with that movie? Because it says introducing Jeremy Dozier at the end, so that was your first big thing that you got to do in your acting career. I'm assuming by the fact that it said introducing. How did you even get considered for that?
It was a nationwide casting call, and I was in college at the time, and I answered it, and it was like finals week one semester, and I literally ripped the sheets off my roommate's bed and tacked them to the wall so that it would look professional, and sent in the tape, and
What'd you put on your tape, real quick? Sorry to interrupt you. When you sent in a tape, were there any requirements of what they wanted you to present, or was it just you can send in your best? And what did you
send in your best? They sent like 3 scenes, and so you just kind of sent it in, and I just did my take on it.
Cool.
What scenes to do?
Which were the scenes did you have to do for the audition?
We did the therapist scene where he's looking at the photos of the naked people, and
That's funny. That's a funny bit.
Yeah.
And then he did the big confrontation scene with his dad, and then one of the scenes with Juno, I think, in her bedroom.
Everybody too, you have to see this. First of all, so basically for people who haven't seen the movie, the story kind of has 2 storylines in a lot of ways, and Juno Temple plays a girl who's looking for her real father, and you become like her friend because you guys both get put in like the retarded people's class in school, basically the slow people, whatever. It's hilarious because I would have stayed in that class because that was the cool class anyway.
Yeah.
You guys end up having to take care of a baby, pound of sugar or something, and become like married and become friends. And it happens to be that you're gay and your father doesn't want you to be gay, and you guys go on this road trip to find her father and become really good friends. And this movie has one of the best soundtracks out of any film that you will see like ever.
80s.
It's like such a great soundtrack. So tell me, are you actually a Melissa Manchester? Did you even know who Melissa Manchester was? Because you're
I'm ashamed to say that no, I didn't know before the movie. And so as soon as I got the part, I started researching her and watching her on YouTube, and she's such a powerhouse. I mean, it was so cool. And so she actually has a cameo in the film and plays the piano at the end talent show. And so I got to meet her, and it was really cool. She's such a cool lady.
That the first time, but I saw it the second time, and so basically, like, you play a gay character, and what I think is really cool about you in general is that you're actually like gay, and you're an out gay actor in Hollywood. In your first film, it wasn't like you hid it and said you were playing gay. There's hundreds of articles about that. On the internet, all about you in all the most prominent, gay and lesbian stuff. And Ron and I are married. I don't know if you actually know that.
Well, Jimmy's gay. We have people out in the press saying that I'm gay, and I resent it because Jimmy's the one that's gay. I'm confused.
And so
Well, I'm learning. No, I'm
And
really,
that's your story, and you're sticking to it. So
well, you were born gay, right? I was born gay. I mean, I never decided one day I'm going to dump my wife and kids and become a fairy. I mean, never. You're born gay. It's so stupid when people think we chose this lifestyle. Who the frig would choose this lifestyle? Getting beaten up. You know, Jimmy and I went in the supermarket. We went to the Gay Pride Parade in Philly, and we both had on T-shirts, Gay Pride.
No, they said Pride and Joy from Macy's, because Macy's gave. We were at an event and Macy's gave them to
the
us.
gay colors,
Rainbow.
and we live in a mistake. Actually,
That's a great way of putting
no,
it.
it's a mistake because we live in a very, very tight ass waspy neighborhood in Pennsylvania, and we went in the supermarket, and I felt like a black person in a Ku Klux Klan wedding. I mean, really, as we walked through, people were staring at us, dirty look, shocked look, like I had my wang out. I mean, shocked, like, oh my God, look at these two faggots. And I just wanted to spit in their faces, but of course I was a gentleman, so I just, gave them karate shots behind the head and tripped the old ladies. But it's amazing how, in this day and age, if you go in certain parts of the United States where there's so
A lot of parts of the United States.
homophobic,
A
it's
lot.
really for the birds. And people like you and Jimmy and I are really doing great for gay people because they see us, they like us, they know we're normal, they enjoy our talent, and they want to be our friends. And I think that you're like we are, goodwill people.
Well, they realize that you guys are part of the decent species of humanity. You know, not all people are decent, but at
Well, not
least the gay
straight people
people.
either.
That's
Look
what
at
I'm
the
saying.
murderers,
Exactly.
the-
That's why I'm saying you
child
are a
abusers.
part of the decent
Right.
human race. We are all gay and straight, doesn't matter. We're all a part of the decent human race. And I think that's really the only important thing.
And look at you. You look so nice and decent.
thank you. I know I got dressed up for you today. So
I actually think for a first film, first of all, for you to be involved in such a big film, everybody too, because I really think everybody needs to see this film. I've watched it 3 times. Like I really like it.
I really enjoyed it. And some of those films I don't care for. They're a little too stupid for me.
So listen to this
But
cast,
yours
though.
I enjoyed. I
You guys
really did.
listen to this cast. For anybody who has not seen this film, they're on Twitter also. It's at Dirty Girl Movie. And Juno Temple, you guys might not know her by name, but like she's been in a ton of movies. She was in Maleficent. She was in Horns with Daniel Radcliffe. She's in Dark Knight Rises. I mean, she's having a great, great career. Mila, how do you say her last name? Jovovich?
Yeah, Jovovich.
Everybody knows her. She's like awesome, and
She's
all those
supermodel
Resident Evil,
turned-
all those
turned
Resident
actor.
Evil movies.
Yeah.
Mary
She's
Steenburgen.
good.
Mary Steenburgen plays your mother.
How was
Mary Steve Virgin. I mean, first time on film, and I have an Oscar winner as my mom and a country music star as my dad. So yeah, crazy.
This is
And you know
dad.
what? Mary's also a candle maker. I buy her candles and I love them.
Oh,
Her and her daughter they actually make and sell candles and I love them. I have one.
How
she
was
does
Mary-
everything. She writes music too. She wrote one of the songs with Melissa Manchester in the movie. So
She wrote
it's crazy.
songs.
Yeah,
That-
multi-talented.
She's so
Also,
multifaceted.
William H. Macy's is in it. Dwight Yoakam plays his dad, and Tim McGraw, who is everybody knows him as a country singer, but he's been in all kinds of like movies now. He's in a whole bunch. He was actually in what's the movie with Sandra Bullock and the Blind Side guy that we had on the here in
Blind Side.
He plays the father on the Blind Side. We had him on the show, and
Well, let's get back to you. Where are you going next? What are you doing?
Wait.
I wanna
go there
hear.
yet. I don't want to go there yet. I want to talk because like how many people? My first film, because I've been in like a whole bunch of really crappy indie films.
One dog after
And
another.
all terrible. I know it's true. They're all terrible. I'm not really good. I'm not like you, but like, how cool is that for your first film? To have like all these like amazing A-list actors in your very first film. Like, was that like intimidating at all? Because like I got to meet a lot of A-list actors, but I
Let's
don't
ask him a question. Have you acted before?
I did. I was actually studying theater in college, and so I had done a lot of stage stuff and had taken classes on how to do film acting and had done short films, but I'd never done a true feature film. So that was the first time, and working with that cast was very intimidating. I mean, coming on set and they all know what they're doing, and I just felt like the the new kid trying to not mess it up.
Did you remember your lines?
I did. That's something I'm good at. I have a good memory. So.
That's the only thing actors hate about other actors if they're not prepared and they don't know their lines because it screws up your performance. So you could be a lousy actor as long as you know your lines. You'll get work. Jimmy got
I get work because I'm lousy. I only get work because like 1.5 million people listen to this show, and like that people want me to promote it, and I promote it if I get a line.
let me tell you Let me tell you,
There are terms,
let me tell you a quick little story. Jimmy and I were in a movie together. I won't even mention it because the movie was so bad. And Jimmy wanted me to read lines with him. So I'm sitting down and I said, "Okay, Jimmy, read me your line." And then the monster came out of the water. I said, "No,
that
Jimmy,
bad."
you have to act it. Say, and then the monster came out of the water. Okay, do it, Jimmy. And then the monster came out of the water. Anybody that read lines like he was reading a book.
Aww.
No, I'm not making fun. He's wonderful on a show. He's the best.
I'm a lot
interviewer.
better interviewer.
He's more of a radio personality than an actor, a screen actor.
Jimmy, if ever they need somebody to portray a bad actor, I want Jimmy to get the part.
I have a friend that I have another story about that too, because my friend was a new actor and her whole line was, "Well, myself," and so she just went around saying, "Well, myself, well, myself, well, myself." I mean, it's just like, yeah, every iteration that you can do.
Play myself.
So there's a scene. So there's a scene in the film too, everybody, where they're going cross country and they need money, and Juno, she's super hot, and so she sees a thing for like a striptease thing where you can like go and do a striptease and win
That
$50,
was great.
and they need money, and so during it she's strip teasing, and Jeremy's character automatically realizes finally after like a few minutes that it's a gay bar.
Yep.
And so, and he runs up to her and like it's a gay bar, and she tells him he has to do the striptease, and so he gets up there and does like his striptease to Sheena Easton Strut, who I love,
Yes.
Sheena Easton, and it was awesome, and like I didn't like the afterwards when your father was there. I didn't like that part really, but
Well,
the fact that you did it was just I just think the whole movie. I'm just amazed. The whole movie was just so much fun. I work for the largest independent record label in the world, so music is really important. And the way they chose the music to go with all the scenes, and the way you guys acted out, all the different parts of it, I just thought it was put together so incredibly well that I was.
And I related to the
Abe
movie.
Sylvia, the director, he danced on Broadway, and so music is kind of how he interprets things. And so he handpicked all those songs and cut it together and wrote it and directed it and just did an amazing job. So yeah.
Had you heard a lot of those? Because you probably weren't even born when those songs were like out.
No, he's an '86 baby.
That's
yes,
true.
You would have been a baby, so you
No,
were.
I was 87.
That's so cool. Okay, go ahead.
Seriously now, about this film, why I enjoyed it so is I related to it. Your character was me. My father gave me the same hard time that your character father gave you. I had a very dear friend of mine, I won't mention her name, but she was a feminine lesbian, a beautiful, gorgeous lesbian girl. And we hung out together. And we used to travel together. And we got stranded in Florida one time. And she said, "I'm going to be a hooker." I said, "What do you mean you're going to be a hooker? You're a virgin. You're a lesbian. You never even had a man." She said, "You stay in the closet. I'm going to bring somebody in the hotel room, get the money, and then you come out if he tries to screw me." I said, "But of course he's going to try to screw you. That's what he's paying you for. What are you, stupid?" Well, as it was, it never went off. But the thought of even doing that, when I'm watching this film, I said, I wonder if I told that story to anybody when I lived in L.A. and they decided to jot it down from the next table. But it's a true story. And it's very true.
Ish. Yeah, it's based on Abe's life.
It's true. It's true.
Oh, your story's true. I thought you were talking about the movie.
So much of that movie, I know people that have been, done, and were. Whoever wrote it from an experience. It wasn't from the head. Who wrote it anyway? Do you know?
Abe Sylvia, the director, wrote it.
He wrote and directed it.
Fabulous. Are you getting any royalties on it?
Yeah. I get checks every now and then.
Then
I want everybody to see
I
it.
want everybody out there to go to Netflix and pay $1.99 and watch it. It's really an incredible film. And if you have a gay child, watch it. Because it shows you how stupid you could be.
I cried at the end. I watched the end of it again today just to remember it, and that's when I actually realized that Melissa Manchester was, because I didn't catch that the first time. And when you guys are singing "Don't Cry Out Loud" at the end, and like you show up in your military outfit and everything, I was like bawling like a little girl. I swear, it was just awesome. But what I want to do real quick is we're gonna play the trailer so people can see the trailer. Then we'll come back and talk about what else.
I just want to make my final remark for those parents out there who are punishing their children for being gay. Stop it. They were born that way. You made them that way. It's a gene pool. There were relatives hundreds of years back that were gay, and the gay gene keeps appearing every other generation. So your family tree made that child gay. Nothing else did. Stop punishing him or her. Love them. They're your children, God damn it.
There you go. I like that too. So actually, Chad, do you have the trailer so everybody can see it?
Hi, Captain.
All right, Jeremy, how about you introduce it? We'll play it. It's only like 2 minutes long, and then we'll be back to talk with you.
All right, here's the trailer for Dirty Girl.
I've heard it said this here's a man's world, and some girls, they believe it. Primping and fussing and hoping a boy will look her way. If it's a man's world, God wouldn't have made me.
The only safe sex is no sex.
What are your thoughts on the pull-out method?
Danielle, nobody likes a dirty girl.
Why don't you just head right on back there with Clark? Today, we are going to start a project that will teach us that parenthood is no joke. Right, Sabrina? Yeah. These sacks of flour will be your bundles of joy.
Name? Not Joan, like Joan Jett.
Or Crawford.
Is there some sort of special gene that makes you say Crawford when I say Joan?
After your mother and I are married, I'm going to adopt you.
The hell you are. My dad and my mom were high school sweethearts.
If they were high school sweethearts, he'd be in her yearbook.
Assistant coach, Danny Briggs. Oh, let's go. You're taking me to California.
I can't steal my dad's car.
It's my chance. My son has run off with your daughter. Me and my husband need a room.
You ever tried magic fingers? Oops.
You've got to be more careful with her.
Did you see that guy? Pull over.
This is a distraction from our stated goals.
Cash or charge?
Charge. Your car's been reported stolen. Families are supposed to be together.
We're running toward something, Danielle. I am just running away. I need to go after her.
Danny Briggs?
Must be Sue Ann's little girl.
Sometimes you got to accept what life throws at you to find out what you're made of. Mister, you don't know who you're dealing with.
Looks good.
There you go, everybody.
You're a damn good actor for a first time out. Let me tell you, you got it. You're going to be big. Keep pushing. No, keep pushing. You've got all of the qualities it takes to be a good actor.
I think it's funny too because we watch a lot of like indie movies because like I'm kind of like the king of indies,
and all of our friends are in them.
And all our friends are in all these indie movies on Netflix, so we watch them all the time. And all the time we get on the show and we're like, okay, these are the movies that we watch. Don't watch them; they're terrible. This is like for real, you guys. This is a really, really good movie. This is a really fun movie. Jeremy's fantastic. The whole cast is fantastic. The soundtrack has Melissa Manchester, Pat Benatar, Joan Jett, Tanya Tucker, the Oak Ridge Boys, Bow Wow Wow, Tina Marie, Belinda Carlisle, Sheena Easton. New Shoes,
Sheena Easton, I loved
New
her.
Shoes, who's been on our show a million times, and it's just really, really cool. And so, congratulations on being in the movie. Do you ever like get to stay in touch with any of the people that were in it?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. I kind of view them as like college friends. You know, we go months or years without talking, but every time we get together, it's just right back in there. So
Exactly,
yeah.
that's how it is with me.
So after that, then I noticed too. You first of all, you did a horror movie. Now I haven't seen it yet because I just saw it on IMDb today with Bad Behavior. I actually know Linda Hamilton though. I've met her several times, and so like, and you're on the cover of the box, so it's a horror movie, right?
It's like a suspense thriller, yeah. So it's about this babysitter who comes and babysits for this family, and over the course of the film, she finds out that they aren't exactly what they're presenting themselves as. So it was fun. I got to play a schizophrenic and kind of terrorize everybody. So it was really fun and really different from Dirty Girl.
See part. That's a good. Every actor wants that part.
Yeah.
Did you know that I've interviewed many celebrities, like great stars like Tony Curtis. Do you know who he was?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. When I interviewed Tony, I said, what role out of all your roles did you enjoy the most? And he said, being in drag for Some Like It Hot. He said, because every actor, when you talk, they all want to be in drag. And if you look at the list of all the heterosexual actors that have been in drag, it's an incredibly long list. So most actors, that's the role that they find the most challenging. What do you think would be your most challenging role?
I think it would be probably, well, playing schizophrenic was really challenging because it's hard to find the balance of playing him real, but at the same time, not playing him too crazy. So I think playing somebody who's mentally ill would probably be the biggest challenge.
See, that would be easy for me because I am mentally ill.
Well, I can just do a case study of you then next time. I'll just call you up.
Like right now, I'm acting normal, so this is acting.
Today, which is
We're
good.
excited to see you for your up and coming film that's coming out
Yes, let's
January
talk about that.
21st, 2016, Rock, Paper, Scissors. Would you tell us a
Yeah.
little bit about that? And
That
that's coming
sounds-
out in the next 6 months. So.
That sounds good. What a title.
It's such a good film, and I'm so excited because I shot it a couple years ago, and it's kind of been in production hell where it just hasn't been done. And it's a teen comedy about these group of misfits who are in high school and they hate their hometown, and so they end up forming a rock paper scissors team and go to nationals so that they can win the prize money and get the hell out of that town. So it's a lot of fun.
Sounds a good
Are you
film.
playing a
We'll
straight
watch
kid or a gay kid?
A straight kid, yeah.
Oh, so we get to see you on the flip side. There you go.
Well, he doesn't want to typecast.
No,
as
we
a-
want to do
a gay
everything as an actor.
I mean, that's why. Tab Hunter. Do you know Tab Hunter? The name?
No.
You don't know? I'm going to kill myself.
He's 20.
He's like
He's 20.
Tab
Not
Hunt-
even.
Tab Hunter
No, what
was
are
one
you?
of the most gorgeous.
He's 30.
Tab Hunter was one of the most gorgeous men in the world, a German blonde-looking actor. He went out with Sandra Dee and Natalie Wood in all the days of the 50s. He was the heartthrob. He sang. Anyway, I interviewed Tab, and we've become friends since the interview. And I said to him, why didn't you come out earlier about being gay? And he was lovers with Anthony Perkins, who was the psycho,
Yeah.
lovers for many years. I said, why didn't you come out? He said, Ron, back then I couldn't because they wouldn't hire me. Now, he said, they would typecast me as a gay actor, and he doesn't want that. So he came out writing a book, but he's not working anymore because he's 78 years old. Still gorgeous, still sexy, still a hot guy. That's Tab Hunter. I love
Actually,
you.
though, you were also on iCarly, right?
I did a couple episodes of Charlie.
I've never seen iCarly, but you did a couple episodes. I mean, so like the Dirty Girl movie opened up a lot of doors because look at all the cool stuff you're doing.
It did, yeah. And what's great about Dirty Girls is that it ends up on Netflix every couple years, and then everybody rediscovers it, like you guys. So it's great. It's been a great experience.
What theater did you do?
I want to just ask one question. Do you have a good agent? Do you like your agent?
I don't have an agent right now. I'm in the process of looking, so
Don't even get
no.
ruin your career. No, agents will destroy you, right?
Until you can get a really big one.
Yeah, but you can't get any work unless you have an
They
agent.
make
so
all
it's
your
hard.
decisions, and they make the wrong.
Well, that's only if you
decisions.
let them. You have to really make
I
sure
mean,
your
I know
contract
so many
is-
famous, superstars that will tell you stories. I mean, legendary.
That's managers.
managers. Yeah, agents are.
talking about?
You're talking about managers.
You're talking about
Managers.
managers.
Sorry.
Yeah,
I'm old.
you need an agent. A
I'm
manager
old.
is
You have to
something
remember
you
I'm
get.
You don't need a manager. You
when
need
you
an
need
agent.
someone to manage
Don't
your
get-
career.
don't get a
You get a
manager.
talent agent when you want to get
Do
rolling.
do not get a manager because they will ruin you.
So what? So where are you originally from?
Texas. It's a very Texas-centric show today. I'm from Houston, outside of Houston.
Okay, so it's our second Texas person. So now now you live in LA?
I
Or
do.
no? Okay, now you live in LA because
Ah.
I think in one of your emails you wrote, aren't you doing something with like the Groundlings or something like the Groundlings?
I am. I'm in a class right now. I'm in writing lab with the Groundlings, so I'm writing sketches and doing that whole thing.
Excellent.
Now, if you had to tell anybody out there that's an actor or actress that's wanting to be, do you think they should be in LA to get film work, or New York, or down south in New Orleans, or wherever? Where would you suggest a young actor starting off to go to get film work?
I think it's different today. I think a couple of years ago it was really different, and you had to be in LA. But these days, so many people are coming from YouTube and stuff like that, and so you can create your own material and then end up on TV shows or in movies doing that. I think LA is where movies are based, and so if you want to be in movies, it's a good idea to move here. But I know there's a lot of out-of-state work in New Orleans, and New York's mainly for theater, from what I understand. So if you want to do Broadway and musicals.
Our co-host is Deirdre. She was in New Orleans, and she made a few films there.
Yeah, New Orleans is, but they just lost their tax credit
they
cap.
did lose it?
Yeah.
Oh, they did lose it.
Yeah, so now it's capped at 180 million. So a lot of people are pulling out in the next 2
Goodbye to
years,
New Orleans.
going to Atlanta, Texas, and apparently New Mexico is really hot right now for filming too. They're filming a lot of stuff in New Mexico because they have great tax incentives. New York is still strong because it's got a $490 million tax credit. It's got the highest out of all the states.
So if you could be like, if you could have been in any movie, first of all, who's your like We'll do 2 questions. Who would be your if you could act with anybody? Who would be your favorite co-star? If you could pick anybody in the world to act with, who would you like to have as a co-star?
Ooh. Well, I think the common one is Meryl Streep. I would love to be opposite Meryl Streep. Or I love House of Cards, so I love Kevin Spacey. I think he'd be
House of Cards is awesome.
Yeah, yeah, so good.
Hold on, let's go around. And you think about it.
I know mine.
Ooh. I mean, yeah, it's Meryl Streep. I mean, she's amazing. Any of the greats, like Judi Dench, Meryl Streep.
Oh, I like Judi Dench. Okay, what about you?
Only because I worked with her when I was 19, Sophia Loren. I would like to work a power film with her. I'd like to play her husband, and we're in a terrible situation because her energy, her strength, her power, her incredible ability to become this forceful woman without being insane thrills me. And when Sophia plays those parts, there's a wonderful movie I saw that not many people saw. It was made in Italy. It was called The Telephone. And the entire film is she on a telephone talking to her ex-husband. I have never to date seen a performance, not even Meryl Streep or Judi Dench, who I adore. Has anybody done a performance like her in this film? Please go watch it. This is for you to watch because you're going to learn. You're going to learn eyes. You're going to learn cheeks. You're going to learn fingers. The way she works, every part of her body, and the film is not boring.
There you go.
And she cries and she laughs and she goes through all the moods. I just think she's still one of the most brilliant actresses.
Okay, so let's go. Let's move to the second part of the question. So, if you could have been in any movie that's ever been out, what movie would you like to be in?
Ooh, that's a good question. One of my favorite films is Silence of the Lambs, and I love that film. So I would love to have been in that film.
Yeah, I like that one too.
Yeah,
what about you?
It's I don't want to copy you but you bring up such. I mean, Jodie Foster was amazing in that. Let me see. What was one of the films that I would have? Oh God, there's so many.
I'd want to be in The Lost Boys. I freaking love that movie. You probably came out before you were even born, probably. So might not even. Do you know The Lost Boys?
I've heard of it, but I haven't seen it.
Vampire movie.
I think it came out in 1987. So you were
that's
one
my
or two.
favorite horror because I like horror movies and so that's one of my all-time favorite movies and I know a lot of the people in it. It was just a fun movie. What about you?
Well, for me, it would be so I'd have the opportunity to work opposite Betty Davis, who I knew, who was a friend, who was sensational. And I'd love to have been in Now Voyager playing Paul Henry's part as the lover. It's a beautiful love story. And just the thrill of working with Betty Davis. I knew her socially, and I always said that to her. I wish that we were the same age. And she said, oh, no, you don't. She was nasty like that. She said, who wants to be this fucking age? So that's what Betty would say. But to work with Betty Davis, yeah, in one of those movies, they were wonderful love stories.
Okay,
I would probably say, going back, if I can go back in time, Hitchcock. I would have loved to have done Vertigo or Rear Window.
Yeah.
Number one, to work with Jimmy Stewart as my co-star, because I would be replacing Kim Novak or obviously Grace Kelly. But yeah, one of the Hitchcock films.
I would like to do North
by Northwest.
North by Northwest, so I could throw Cary Grant down and make out with him.
Oh, I like Cary Grant too.
He was gay, so he wouldn't have fought me off in those days.
Actually, do you know who Cary Grant is?
I do, yeah.
Well, he was family. He was gay. He was lovers with Randolph Scott.
We always talk all the time about the people who were stars of his generation are different than the stars of my generation, even though we're close to the same age. And same thing with her generation. Who do you consider for your generation to be the big stars of your generation?
Well, I think Jennifer Lawrence is a huge star. Zac Efron, those type of people, definitely.
Yeah. Okay, that's good.
Angelina Jolie.
Yeah.
Whose generation is it?
She's 50 and he's 20-something.
Angelina Jolie is exactly Deirdre's age. They went to school together.
Well, either way, I mean his generation, his age group.
I mean, what are you, 20, 25? What are you?
29. Just turned 29.
29 looking much
so
younger.
you're only 11 years younger than Angie.
I think
Shut up!
So is cool.
Oh my God, you are evil queen. I know Angie was like 10 years older than me. Jeremy and I are like a couple of years apart. Jeremy, I just added you as I'm following you on Twitter. So follow
I
me
said
back.
you went to school with Angie. I didn't say you were in the same class.
Right. Okay. Yeah, because I'm nowhere near her age. Tisk,
Which
tisk.
all the way, by the way, too, you guys. If
She
you
was
wanna,
like this older, cool girl that I used to like look up to.
Yeah, she used to babysit Deirdre.
Yeah.
Actually, too, you
Awesome
guys, if you
Not
want,
really. They were
Shut up.
buddies. They
Shut,
went to
shut
school
up. You are so evil. All right, fine. Fucking 40. God damn it. Go on my IMDb page and see it. I don't really give a shit. Yeah, I know. I'm 40 years old.
I stopped lying. I stopped lying about my age because it's stupid. If the studios don't want me because I'm 75, screw them. I have what to offer them that no young.
You know what I
jerk
say
has.
to that? I mean, you're 30, so you're still young, and you're a guy, so it's a lot easier. But girls, women that are 40 in my career, and I don't even have a name for myself yet, so I'm still kind of like, you know, in that screwy situation. But my thing is like, you know what? I don't care if I make it when I'm 50 or 60. You know, there are so many older actors that have been doing it for 20, 30 years.
That's right.
And I don't want to be famous. I just want to be working consistently,
you're right.
making a really good salary, actually doing projects that I love, either episodic or film. I don't care. I just, you know, even if you get that recognition at 50, that's fine.
An actress or an actor will go to 100 if they are an actor or an actress. But if you're a face, a body, and a
Well,
pair
if you're
of
a
tits,
fame whore,
you ain't
then
going
you're-
anywhere.
right.
You're going to be 35, washed up. Goodbye, Jack.
Jeremy and I will be doing theater 20 years from now. Screw it. What are you going to do?
Look
You
at
know?
me.
I started off in theater too.
I was 74 when I did my last film, of which we will not mention the title. But I played a cop from New
No,
York.
you were 73.
I was 73 when I did that film. And I was thrilled at 73 to have me third lead. I mean, third lead in the film at 73. I played a nasty Brooklyn cop, mean, ornery cop. And I was happy.
Okay, so let's move forward because
we
we
have
got
no
3
time.
minutes. So what do we have on the horizon? Anything? Okay, we got the new movie coming out soon. Is there anything else in the horizon that we should know about?
I'm working on a web series. It's untitled right now, but I in the past few years have started writing, and so I wrote a feature and a pilot, and I'm doing a web series, and so we're hoping it's in pre-production right now. We're going to shoot in the fall, and hopefully it'll come out early January. So,
Is it SAG or is it not union?
we're still dealing with all that and casting, but yeah, it's about two Beverly Hills brats who end up getting cut off by their dad, and they have to face the real world for the first time, and it's very ab-fab-esque, so it'll be fun. It'll be really good.
Well, if you're looking for an older sister, Deirdre's looking for work.
I am looking for. I'm always looking for work, but
Not me. I'm exhausted. I work enough with this stupid show and all the other crap that I do. But I hope one day to meet you. We're
Everybody
moving-
in the chat room is talking about how cute you are.
yes,
thank you.
saying he's a great guest.
Great
He
guest
is a
and
great
how
guest.
He is a great guy.
And he's interesting guy. Very nice.
There we go.
Yes, he is.
So if you guys want to find out more about Jeremy, you can follow him on Twitter. It's at Jeremy Dozier. It's JAREMYDOZIER. He's also on Tumblr? What is the other one?
Tumblr, Facebook, Instagram, I do them all. So yeah, it's Jeremy Dozier on all of them.
You're Jeremy
and
Dozier on
Facebook.
all of them.
I have something to ask of you because Jimmy and I are contemplating moving back to the coast because we have all kinds of offers for us out there. I'm going to ask you one day to come in on one of our benefits that we do. When your name is really big and you're a superstar, you're not going to forget me because I'll beat the shit out of you. In plain English. So I'm going to call on you and I'm going to say, okay, big shot, remember when you were starting off? I need you now to be like a grand marshal in one of our pride parades, or I need you to come on and do something for AIDS. I need you, and I'm expecting you to come and help us.
Absolutely, I am down for any type of charity. So yeah,
Got
you have
it
the word.
on film. Got it on film. That's it. That's all.
Got it on film. Hopefully, I'm a big star. Pretty soon. So
I think you are too. You're well on your way. I really think that all your work so far is fabulous. I'm going to actually go now and find the horror movie that I saw that you're in. I'm going to go find it so I can watch it, the thriller movie. Everybody follow Jeremy on Twitter, and when you have your web series all set and it's ready to come out, let us know. We'll bring you back. Maybe we'll do a cast show or something, bring everybody on to promote it. It would be a lot of fun. We want to thank you for coming on the TV Star Show. You're fabulous, and we really
you're
enjoyed
awesome.
it.
Thank you.
See you in LA, I hope.
yeah, definitely. Bye.
Goodbye to, say goodbye to your mom.
Bye, Mom.
Bye, Tracy. Bye, Jill. Bye, Dad.
Bye, Jeremy. Thank you. All right.
Oh, I
What
love
a
him. He's so
sweet kid.
sweet.
He's a sweet
He's
kid.
like, if I was living out in LA, I would want him to
Hang out
have like,
with him.
yeah, I'd be like, let's go get coffee, let's go
Right.
to the bars, get
No,
some
he's
drinks.
a sweet kid. I hope Hollywood doesn't spoil him.
No.
Well,
No.
what in our business, the rat bastards you have to meet and put
That
up with.
movie came out in 2010, though.
11.
2011. So that was 5 years ago, and he's done like a couple good projects every year.
And he's writing his own stuff. He's smart. That's what I need to start doing. But I'm not a very good writer, so I need someone to collaborate with me.
He's an excellent character actor.
Yeah.
And he's going to be a very important character actor as time goes on. I could see it already. There's a glow about him. He's got a very big aura. He's got a very successful aura. And his look is very important now in film.
That's what I need to do. I need to go to character. I need to become a character actor.
Everybody look up Dirty Girl on Netflix. We got to go because we're running out of time. Chad, how much time do we have?
Oh, no, it's time to go.
Wait, I got to say something. We're not going to see you next week. Remember, next Wednesday it's a repeat because we're in California.
Oh, they're flying, yeah.
And we will be interviewing people out there. Hopefully, I can get some celebrity friends of mine to do a 10-minute interview that we could show you when we get back.
Yes, everybody, and thanks for tuning in. And we want to thank David Martinez and Jeremy Dozier and
NYCSecondChanceRescue.org. It's a new organization that I'm promoting.
Everybody, thanks. We don't have time.
Shit, we don't have time. We love you.
You can hear us on W4CY Radio with Chad, everybody, and all the rest of them you know. Check out our website, JimmyStarshow.com, and you can check them all out. Sorry we ran out of time, but we had a blast. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Bye.
See you in 2 weeks.
You need Jimmy Star.
One day I was walking down the street. My mate come up to me and said, "Hey mate, wanna go to a party? I'm like, what are you talking about, love? I ain't got no gums. I need some nice